Nice to have you with us.
Get ready to match the stars from the Tony Randall Show. Hans Conried, Brett Summers, Charles Nelson Riley, Sarah Kennedy. From Family Feud, Richard Dawson. From the Mary Tyler Moore Show, Betty White. As we play the star-studded Big Buddy Match Game PM. And now here's the star of the Match Game PM, Gene Rivers.
Match Game PM, you are a beautiful sight. Oh, you're lovely. I'm delighted to see you. And now let's say hello to Sandy Herzer and Ken Thomas over here. I greet both of you. First, people would like to find out a little bit about each of you, so Ken will begin with you, sir.
Well, obviously I'm a Marine, but I'm a pilot, which goes with her. She's a stewardess. But anyway, I'm presently...
Now, wait a minute.
Don't tell my wife
We'll
that.
do the matchmaking here.
Oh, okay.
Leave that to us, Ken. You're a Marine pilot.
Yes, sir. I'm presently flying out of Cherry Point, North Carolina. I have a beautiful wife, Laura, and I have a son, Matthew, and a daughter who was born on the last Marine Corps birthday.
Now, wait a minute. Birthday?
10th of
daughter-
November.
10th of November.
She has good timing. She
That was
born-
when the Marines were created.
Yes, sir.
Right.
I did not name her Marina Cora.
No.
Or Justina.
What's her name?
Rachel Lee.
Rachel Lee.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Good luck to you, Ken.
Thank you.
Now let's find out about this pretty lady
How are
who's
you?
going with Ken.
Until his wife finds out.
Right.
I'm originally from Ohio. I now live in Palos Verdes, California. And I'm a flight attendant with a major airline. And I'm single.
Uh-huh. Ah, stop that. Now listen, I have, by the rules here, I have to tell you that each of you will have 3 opportunities to match as many of them as you possibly can. Now, the one who's done that most often at the end of the 3rd round will be the winner. We'll go on to play that big money super match. Now, that can pay off over $10,000. Yeah, let's go. Let's push the button here and ask Ken Thomas to make a selection.
As I fly the A6, I'll take
A. A6, is that your aircraft?
the Intruder.
Yes, that's a big, powerful airplane. Here we go. Harry said, "What is green and scaly and 10 feet tall?" And Bill said, "I don't know." And Harry said, "I don't know either. But it's blanking your wife." Oh, I love it.
Scaly.
All right, here we go. Harry said, "What is green and scaly and 10 feet tall?" And Bill says, "I don't know." Harry says, "I don't know either, but it's blanking your wife."
I would say abducting.
Abducting?
Abducting. What did you say?
That's their way of expressing their love for you.
Are they saying I'm green and scaly? No.
He
They
said,
don't make marine pilots like they used to.
no, they don't.
Maybe not at all.
What did you say to this?
I said breathing firearm.
Breathing firearm.
Employing a
Hey, there's
euphemism, you
breathing
see.
fire on your wife. Yes, that is a euphemistic way of putting it.
I said he was crawling over.
Crawling over.
Well, isn't that what people do with green and scaly and 10 feet tall?
He's
Maybe
looking-
Charles can help you.
Charles, can you help us?
Well, I said making whoopee.
Making whoopee with. Now, now you got it. Henry said, what's green and scaly 10 feet tall? And he says, I don't know. He says, I don't know either, but it's blanking your wife.
Well, another version is making love.
Making love.
Yes.
All right. That would seem to be the response, Kim. And you, sir?
No, I thought eating your wife.
Really?
Oh, but I thought it was a big dragon
big,
or something.
scaly,
Yeah.
green, 10 feet tall thing.
Kermit the Frog gone bananas.
Right. I'm glad you explained that. What do you say?
And he's so good on Family Feud. I don't know how a man can change just because it's after 7 o'clock.
Kissing! Here we go. Ken, you win some, you lose some. You lost that one, Ken. Well, not yet. Now, we'll find out what Sandy has to say here. Hey, did you hear about the mad scientist?
No.
He crossed a chicken with a construction worker. Can you imagine that? Now he has a chicken that lays blanks. Mad scientist crossed a chicken with a construction worker. Think about that, Hans. All right, Sandy, I'll give it to you one more time. This mad scientist crossed a chicken with a construction worker. Now he has a chicken that lays blanks.
You know that dumb Dora you're always talking about on the show?
Yes?
I feel dumber than she is.
Really? Now think about this. A construction worker and a chicken.
Tools.
Well, now, at least you can say we got a matched pair, haven't we? Now, her answer is tools.
Mine is brick eggs.
Brick eggs. Wouldn't that hurt?
Oh,
What did you say?
boggles the buns.
Yes, it does.
No, I said hard hat eggs.
Hard-hat eggs is good.
Oh,
That's
thank
right,
you.
because they're white and they look
but-
like eggs. They're like big ostrich eggs.
Well, respond.
Just bricks.
They don't know.
Bricks.
Bricks. Charles says bricks. Is that the answer you like, audience? Bricks?
That's not as
Just
good
wanted
as
to know
hard
what
hat.
would please you, what kind of a crowd you are, right? Now he has a construction, now he has a chicken that lays bricks, now according to them. But according to her, tools. What do you say?
Well, I just passed all the little things, you know, the bricks and all that, and just a big building, you know.
Now he's
Like
a chicken
that.
that lays
Right to
buildings.
the point.
What did she say?
Sarah,
Yeah. Yeah. Hi.
this is not your, you don't depend on us for a living, do you? Okay, just want to get that straight.
Well,
What do you say?
I thought they had a chicken that lays steel bars.
Steel bars, or I-beams or something like that.
It was a beautiful courtship, though. I
Yes.
tell you, now they can build their own chicken coop. I said hot rivets.
Hot rivets. I think that would be more painful than building bricks, wouldn't it? Yes.
No one said
Ooh.
foundation.
Now, before we go to round two, we got to do a little business with America. Hurry back right after this. Hello there, shall we? Go to round two. Now, Ken went first last time, and the score is tied 0-0. So, Sandy, we'll ask you to go first this time, A or B?
A.
A it is. Everybody plays again. Dumb Donald is in the hospital because when a fly landed on Dumb Donald's lap, he tried to kill it with a blank. Are you thinking about this, Andy?
I did.
Dumb Donald's in the hospital because when a fly landed on Dumb Donald's lap, he tried to kill it with a blank. All right. Sandy, are you ready for us?
I think
We're ready
so.
for you. Dumb Donald is in the hospital because when a fly landed on Dumb Donald's lap, he tried to kill it with a blank.
Sledgehammer.
Sledgehammer. That's good. By Jove, I believe they're beginning to get the hang of the whole thing there. Oh, yes.
Taking a leaf from my friend's notebook, I'm going to copy what Betty said. Hot rivet.
Hot rivet.
I was frightened for a moment.
Yes. That's your answer.
That's my answer.
Okay. And
You know what I said? Because I thought it would be very painful if it was on his lap.
Yes.
You know, I wish I were dead.
You got to show your answer.
Fly swatter.
Fly swatter.
Fly swatter.
See, it's a little play on words. Hello, Chuck.
For you people who have been sleeping on the lights and buzzers, stand by. Hammer!
Hammer! It's your light. Sandy gets one. Sarah?
Yes. Well, dumb Donald was so dumb I don't even know how he's still alive because he with a gun.
Oh.
That would put an end to things, don't you
It'll
think?
sting quite a bit, too.
Oh, Miss Morrissey!
Latest report. Gun.
Right.
What was that? He tried to kill it with a zipper.
Now, Ken, this is yours. Here we go. Everybody plays in this round. Yes. Horrible Hannah said,
Oh, God.
today is my lucky day. I just found a 4-leaf clover. I found it growing out of my blank.
Yeah. I guess they didn't care for the play on words, huh?
Horrible Hannah said, today is my lucky day. I just found a 4-leaf clover. I found it growing out of my blank.
Toss between two. I'll say nose.
Nose. What was your second choice?
Armpit.
Oh. I don't think they liked either one of them. What did you say? You said nose.
Forehead.
Forehead, yes. Just found it growing out of my forehead. What do you say?
Well, why is no such a terrible answer?
I don't know. I don't think it's so bad. It's a weird audience.
Oh, it's our usual run of the mill, right?
See how weird they are?
El Nozo.
No. There it is.
I said growing out of her mole.
Out of her mole.
It looks like that.
Oh, yes. There it is. See? Yeah, that's right. Yes. It was attractive. Looked like a piece of jewelry. Just found a 4-leaf clover, found it growing out of my...
Well, I was going to say nose, and I said hair.
Growing out of my
Hair
hair.
in the nose, maybe?
Oh, yes. Out of the middle of her head. Yes, of course.
I was going to say hair. I said ear.
Ear. Yes, I suppose any orifice would be acceptable. What do you say to that?
I was going to say nose, and I did.
So, there we go. Now we go to round 3. Ken, your head, so you go first. A or B?
Stick with A.
A it is, and this is it. Brett does not play, and Betty does not play. Out at the home, they call 97-year-old Mrs. Perkins a collector. She doesn't really do anything. She just sits there and collects blank. She's a collector.
She doesn't do anything.
Doesn't really do anything. She just sits there and collects blank.
Out at the home.
Out at the home. She's 97, you know.
Quickly. I don't write sweets.
Here we go. Out at the home, they call 97-year-old Mrs. Perkins a collector. She doesn't really do anything. She just sits there and collects blank.
I got 2 again. I'll say dust.
Dust is good. I think you picked the right one. Hans, what do you say?
Well, from dust to dust, but Social Security.
Social Security. Very good. Chuck?
I'm not the one to let down a Marine pilot. Dust.
Dust it is. I've got 3. What do you say? Show 'em.
I think I'm finally catching on.
4 for him.
El Dusto.
Justo. Now, Sandy. You've got a job. You've got a match 4 to tie and 5 to win. Charles does not play. He's the only one. Sir Lancelot's wife said, my husband is strange. How kind of you to ask. I'll tell you how strange he is. Every night he comes to bed with his blank. Sir Lancelot's wife is speaking. My husband is strange. Every night he comes to bed with his blank. All right, here we go, Sandy. Sir Lancelot's wife said, my husband is strange. Every night he comes to bed with his blank.
Sword.
Sword. All right. She said sword.
In his nightgown.
In his, in his K-N-I-G-H-T gown. Now you got to match the remaining 5 to stay in the game and achieve a tie.
No,
What do we got here?
I think this is your definite match. So don't leap to the buzzer. I said spear, which is like a sword.
No. That means Ken Thomas wins the game. What do the rest of you have here? Sword, glove, spear, there it is. Come on now, Ken. Attaboy. Sandy, it was a pleasure to meet you.
Thank you. I enjoyed it.
And I hope I fly with you sometime. We've got lots of gifts for you. Sandy Herzer, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you.
And while we're spinning off, we're going to spin some messages just for you. Hurry back and see how he does with the big money. Now, here we are. This fella has a chance at the big money. Here in this big money super match, I want to point out to you, we're going to do it for you twice. And whatever you win here, you'll have a chance to multiply by 10. That'll be the final dollar figure you will be playing for when you try to match one of the celebrities. Here we go. We polled the studio audience not too long ago, and we said, write down your best answer to this. A night blank. You get $500 if you match the answer they gave us most frequently, and for matching their second most popular, $250, and $100 for matching the third. Ken, now 3 of the 6 celebrities are permitted to assist.
Brett.
Well, it has to do with Gene when we went to Encino. A night to remember.
A night to remember. Thank you, my dear. Oh, yes.
Oh, Charles.
Chuck.
Which was their one and only A Night of Love.
A night of love?
Yes, why look so surprised?
A night of
Wasn't it?
love.
Yes.
Yes. Oh, I just appeared to be surprised because I thought, well, nothing.
And Richard.
And Richard.
Marx Brothers film, A Night at the Opera.
A Night at the Opera, yeah. Well, there you go. A Night of Love, A Night at the Opera, and A Night to Remember. Those are your 3 choices. However, you have a 4th. You can reject all of those and give us one of your own. What is your pleasure?
A Night to Remember.
A Night to Remember. Okay. What was your second choice?
A Knight in Shining Armor. We just went through them.
Oh, A Knight in Shining Armor. Well, that would be different, you see. Although the audience, they might have been, they could have done that. Yeah. You know, the audiences we get. Not you, you're okay. Sometimes they're weird. Yeah. All right, let's begin down at the bottom and see if we've got A Night to Remember under the $100 response. A Night at the Opera is Richard's answer. So that may be a good sign, Ken. Here we go with a $250 response. A Night on the Town. Well, that's a good one. Did you have that? Yeah. All right, here's the last chance for A Night to Remember. Slide it, please.
Yep, they still make Marine pilots like they used to.
At ease. Listen, Brett, when you kiss, it's better to take your glasses off. He could have hurt himself.
I won't be able to see him.
Oh, I see. Now, Ken, you won the $500. That means the least you'll be playing for is 10 times that amount, or $5,000. Let's see how well you do now with your second audience match. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Blank Sam. All right.
Do we need to ask? Oh, Sarah.
Uncle Sam.
Uncle Sam is one. Betty. Betty.
After Aunt Sam? No, that would be ridiculous.
Say Uncle Sam again.
Uncle Sam again. No, play it again, Sam.
Play it again, Sam. That was quick of you, good of you to think of that way. Wasn't that clever of her? Yeah.
And a friend from Fractured Flickers, Hans Conried.
All I've got is uncle. Nothing else occurs.
Nothing else occurs to you?
Something may come out of the
A friend of mine has suggested good neighbor Sam.
Good neighbor Sam. All right. So those are the 3. Good neighbor Sam, Uncle Sam, and play it again, Sam. Again, you have a choice of choosing one of those or giving us one of your own.
Well, it would be remiss of me not to say Uncle Sam.
Yeah. You know what we'd do? We'd have to rip off all your buttons and do all that just the way they did in Beaugest. Yeah. You want to help? Sure. Let's find out. Here we go with the $100 response. Play it again, Sam. All right, we're looking for Uncle. May we see the $250 number? Yosemite Sam. That's a cartoon character that we all know and love. Now, may we see the last response? Go. All right, very good for you. You must take your glasses off next time, Sarah. Now, you won another 500. Multiply that by 10, gives you 5,000. Add it to the previous 5,000. You got a pot of $10,000 to shoot for. We'll give you the money if you'll match one celebrity exactly. You have to pick one now.
Richard, please.
Okay, here we go. This is worth $10,000 to Ken Thomas, and it goes like this. Blank boiled. B-O-I-L-E-D. Blank boiled. All right, he's finished. Now, Ken, give us the answer that he's written on his card. We give you $10,000. Blank boiled.
Hard boiled.
Hard boiled. Okay. Richard, he says hard boiled will match you for the $10,000.
I wish it was very hard.
Oh, I Join us again next week for Match Game PM, when we'll have a lot more money to give away and more engaging celebrities like these here. Gene Rayburn here. Tally-ho!
Some contestants will receive American Tourister strong, lightweight luggage, the prettiest piece of protection your clothes will ever get. Travel first class with American Tourister. And Star-Kissed tuna, the good-tasting tuna. Only good-tasting tuna get to be Star-Kissed. Don't forget to tell them Charlie sent you. And GE's rechargeable battery system. One plug-in recharger charges GE batteries up to 1,000 times. Now in gift packs in all popular sizes. And Turtle Extra, the extra easy, extra durable, extra brilliant new Turtle Extra. The extra hard shell car wax, the top of the line from Turtle Wax. And Olympic overcoats made to help cover old paint for good with a tough acrylic finish that lasts for years. Put on the overcoat, Olympic overcoat. And Bardol quality oil additives. Because engines can't survive by oil alone, add Bardol the next time you change your oil. This is Johnny Olson speaking for Match Game PM, a Mark Goodson, Bill Trotman production.
I'm the master reptile.